Burn Unit with your host, the amazing Johnathan.
Hi, welcome to episode number of Burn Unit, and this is my co-host Sophie Evans.
Hello. And everyone, congratulations to Johnathan.
Congratulations to me.
To Johnathan.
I'm once again a married man.
He is a married man. It was an amazing wedding.
Yes, it was.
We had a great time.
Yeah. But what are you booing? What are they booing? What, the fact that I got married?
I'll see, you made a girl cry.
Why?
I bet you girls all over the country cried, because you're quite a catch, let's face it.
No. Let's remember that marriage is just a funeral where you can smell your own flowers.
I can't remember the post on Facebook, but there was a photo of us at your house. A bunch of girls were looking at you and you were saying something. And
that's right.
And some guy wrote, well, you know, why do they like Johnathan so much? And someone else wrote, he hates sport and loves to shop. He's a bag magnet.
That's right.
And I'm like,
do you know how many
absolutely.
girls love guys who hate sports?
Hate sports and love to shop.
Yeah, or I didn't even need that. Putting that aside, and my personality and my money, putting all that aside.
All of that.
I think that just knowing magic does the trick.
It always has for me.
Yeah, see, now I've always gotten laid doing magic, and you've probably always gotten laid doing magic, or doing tricks.
Well, thank God for magic, or I'd still be a virgin.
I once saw her turn into a VD clinic.
Oh, the tricks are working.
No, I always could get chicks with the magic. If they went to the bathroom, I'd sneak in their purse, I'd grab their license, I'd do all the info on it, put it back in. When they came back, I'd do one of these things and get all their information right. They would, instead of thinking for me what I was, a stalker, they thought I was really, like I had these powers, these mental powers. And
I love that.
I was in. Pow! For a minute, but still I was in.
Yeah, see, I say you get it. I think it's fair game. If they're going to.
How did marriage lead to this? How do we talk about marriage leading us to this fucking chick? Sorry.
I don't know, but we got there pretty quick too.
Because it was back in the days when we got laid.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, before your marriage. Yeah, that's what they say, isn't it? How do you what is it? How do you numb a girl from the waist down? Marry her.
I thought you were going to go num 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 num. There's two jokes there.
I would never go that low.
Take it from me, she would. So, Jason broke his arm. I don't know, how long ago did you break your arm?
Oh.
A month. How long do you have to keep that on for?
Till the 7th.
Till the 7th?
Tag football.
That's not bad. Playing tag football? You pussy. Are you serious? How do you break it's like breaking your arm playing like air hockey. Come on.
I would have for sure made up a better story than that.
Who wants to blow her the horn of trust?
Come on. Out of all these people.
No, I don't.
Anyone?
Who will do it?
Yes!
No, we have someone who will do it. What? Blow it.
Yes, without doubt. You've got the best outfit.
You gotta make it. You gotta make it loud. Go ahead, go. Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
That's some good shit.
What the fuck? What the bag? Which baggie did you use?
Thank you for being here.
Which baggie did you use?
Mine. Don't ask questions. Don't question me.
You need your car wash?
I'll talk to you after the show. Aren't wrestlers stupid?
Great.
This is great. You can do this with a Christmas horn. You buy one, you plug up the end with a piece of clay or something, and then you fill it with talcum powder.
Yeah, talcum powder.
Yeah, talcum powder, something that will take their breath away and choke them. No, and then you put a little hole here. And whether they do this or like some people go, oh, they think they know the joke, and they go like this. Yeah. It's even worse. We're as in funnier worse. So,
which is good.
Yeah. Well, we're going to teach you a couple tricks here. This is the one I'm going to teach you how to do it. Other than that, that was a bonus. What we're doing the candle.
Bonus.
Yeah. Take a glass of water and try this. Just pour a little bit in the glass, right? It looks watery, and then you swirl it around. It becomes wine like this. Watch it. Watch.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then you can say to the girl, "I'm Jesus," and you're fucking in. Yes, I can walk on water too. Okay, so what's your trick?
I had a trick. That's right. I think that magicians are great and everything, but quite honestly, I think mind readers have it all over magicians. So I am working on mind reading trick to share with everybody. And I'm going to make a little prediction. So you have to give me a second, entertain them, tell them about the wedding. Oh, what's your favourite moment of the wedding?
That's a tough one. When I didn't feel like death, I took two Vicodin. I took two Vicodin in the limo on the way there, and I started feeling better and better by the time I got there. That was my favorite moment.
Really?
Yeah, Vicodin.
See, my favourite moment was when you know when you think something's set up and you work with it, you go, oh, that was set up really well, and the people that didn't know went along with it. So I thought Lance had gone in and told everybody beforehand, because he was chatting, there was some conversation between him and Gallagher that I didn't know about. We were all back there.
Yeah.
But I assumed when Gallagher said, does anyone here have a reason why these two shouldn't be wed? Everybody put their hand up.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody. You didn't?
I did not.
You were the only one who did not.
I think you may actually be the only person that didn't, but I assumed that was set up, and then when I realized it wasn't, it was even funnier because it wasn't.
Yeah.
How did I not know when I put my hand up?
Because you had a valid reason. No, everybody was told. By the way, Gallagher was the guy who married us, and
He did a great job.
there were a lot of. David Copperfield was there. Carrot Top came out from underneath her wedding dress. That's probably one of my favorite moments.
Well, the greatest photo was the other one when the photo was
yeah, the
not
photo.
me.
What do you call it when someone runs through a photo? Photo. What? Photobomb. Yeah. Photobomb.
But first time he just ran through and there was this red-headed blur.
Yeah, it looked like the end of Hangover when they showed Carrot Top's picture.
It was, and then they did one under the dress, and that was pretty good.
We did it was a fun wedding. I had a good time. And I scripted it like the night before. Nobody read the script, and I didn't bother memorizing it either. So it was kind of scripted in a weird way. But Gallagher, even if you handed him a script, it's not going to,
No. It's going to be rough at best, but close.
Yeah.
But,
so what's your trick?
Okay, so I'm going to make a prediction on the card that I think I'm going to make you pick. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm thinking about it. And
is this the normal deck on the table? Can I play
yes,
it?
you can.
All right.
If you keep the top card in place.
All right. Let's see if I can remember how to do that.
See, I'll be working with. It's all right. I've got it out. So keep going. We'll hope for the top card remaining in place.
All right, the top card will remain in place.
You know what's funny? I was trying to think of a good way to say that without blowing the method, and then I remembered where I was. And I was like, oh yeah, just...
Let's give it a good shuffle now.
Okay, so I'm trying to... This pen is not working on this surface, so... Again, the beauty
Thank you.
From here.
All right.
All right, so I've made a prediction on what card I think you're going to pick.
The top one.
Thank you. Well, we'll work with that assumption. And let me have a little random selection, make sure all 52 are there. Good job, all right. I'll give them a good card. How about that? Yeah, ooh.
You lost the top card.
I so friggin' didn't.
Okay, good.
Looked like it though, didn't it? We'll give it another shuffle just to make it look really creepy. And I'm going to force a card on you. You're going to pick it. And it's going to be... Yeah, that doesn't always work out well, though. Now, I'm going to go through like this. Tell me to stop.
Stop.
Right there. Now, I'm not going to slip the card off the top and hand it to you, even though I hand it to you right from the middle.
All right.
Now, so that's your card, and I'm going to now show you my prediction, and we'll see how well we did. I predicted that you were going to pick the 8 of diamonds.
So fucked up. No.
All right, so going back to the whole magician versus mind reader thing, if you're a mind reader and you mess up, there's really not an out. But if you're a magician, you can fix it. So I'm just going to wave that like that, and now my prediction says the 3 of hearts.
Can you see that? Did you guys see that? Wait a minute. Maybe we should do it with a bolder pen.
Maybe you should...
All right, show them how it's done.
Yeah, you can do that one next week. That'll be cool.
Show them how it's done.
All right.
Now, assuming you can force a card, that is.
Yeah, and via my favourite method, force your card. That was always my favourite.
Right, and it's not with a gun to their head. It's actually a magic one.
Although, if there's no other way, I'd go
Gun
for
to
the
the
gun.
head.
Yeah, every time.
So the top card is what you want them to take. So there's numerous ways to do this.
I think the easiest is the cross-cut force, I think, don't you?
Definitely the cross-cut force.
So it's on top. It's on top, and you say to somebody, cut the pack in half. And so they go, yeah, and they cut it in half, and then you distract them for a second. You know,
Hey, what the fuck?
what was that?
I
Yeah,
don't
you go,
know.
oh, okay, now you've cut to a location in the pack. I will put this across like this.
All right.
So all I've really done is mark where the top card is, but people get a little distracted,
Right.
and bam, they think you go, and then you say, this is the card you picked, 3 of hearts.
Even easier yet, kids. Let me just show you something.
Get a whole deck with the 3 of
Magicians
hearts.
don't know. Yeah, a whole deck with the 3 hearts is really, really easy. That's the lazy man's way. Have it in your hand. Have them shuffle the deck any way they want. Pick up the deck. Okay. Did you see that? It was fucking on top. So you can see it visually, I'll put it the other way. All right.
See how no one ever thinks
And if you
you're
do
gonna
it
that.
fast, they will never see it. Just go, okay.
You know, I did a gig last
Well,
night.
you missed the part about the pen.
Oh, yeah. That's your bit that was magical, you mean? I missed that bit?
Yeah.
How that happened?
The part that would make it really good.
So there's a pen you can buy called a friction pen, and it's a it works by it's for normal people. It's not actually a magic pen, and rather than having like an eraser at the end, it has a little friction ball, so by rubbing the ink it vanishes. So anything you write in this ink you can just rub away, but the friction...
So the friction causes the heat, and
Yes.
that's what causes... I just spilled a whole motherfucking glass of water. All
I'll
right,
get
sorry.
you another one.
Right.
So anything you write, because friction is basically warmth or heat, will disappear. Oh, see, it's warm and it's heat, and whoosh, it disappears. So what I did was I drew the 3 of hearts, and in the permanent pen that doesn't go away with heat, and then I drew over it to make it look like a different one.
Because an 8 will look like a 3 every time.
Every time.
Yep.
And that's it. So just force the wrong card and then switch the prediction. to
Friction
match.
pens made by...
And it's friction with an X, isn't it, too?
Yeah, it's probably made by Bic.
Let's see, I think
You
it's...
know they would kill somebody for this. What?
Is it
Pilot?
pilot? Yeah, it says removed by friction.
The ink vanishes
It's with
like...
Staples, yeah.
The commercial is the ink vanishes like the pilots of the Malaysian flight.
See, that's catchy, though, isn't it? That's catchy. That's
right.
very catchy.
So,
Well, cool. There we go. Plethora of magic.
This show and next week we are dedicating it to Rabbit Rose Live's theater. That's the name of the theater. It's not. I always thought it was the act, but the act is Vegas Nocturn. If you haven't seen it, you got to go see it. It's the newest and best show in Las Vegas. The owners of that show, the producers, also did Absinthe, which is absolutely the #1 show in Vegas.
It's a great show.
And this soon will be the #1 show. We have 2 of the stars of that show. This week we have one, and next week we have one. So we'll be right back. We're going to a commercial.
Il fallait
Et tu vois Martin Laguerre.
un ami propre.
We will not be held responsible for any hearing impairments or damage caused to you from excessive exposure to this sound.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
Hippopotame et le hippopotame, il était allergique à la magie.
there's something I need to ask you. I've never asked you this before, but you want to get married?
They think I'm crazy. And I am, too.
Spencer Novich!
Oh, yeah.
First time standing ovation here at Burn Unit. We'll be right back with Spencer Novich, ladies and gentlemen, after these words. Wow, that was great. Guests that are on the Burn Unit stay at the lovely Sad Clown Motel, located off the interstate. Yes, we are open during construction. Enjoy our amenities such as sinks, toilets, and even the deluxe suite, which has a bathtub, located right across from Maggie's Diner, where you can get some of the best food in the county. Yes, we have gotten rid of the spiders. They're gone. Hi, this is the amazing Johnathan. We're back with Burn Unit, my co-host Sophie Evans, and ladies and gentlemen, comedian, clown, extraordinaire, round of applause. Spencer Novich, ladies and gentlemen. The only standing ovation that we've got. The only standing ovation for you.
Believe that.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I've never even got that.
I was trying to watch you from here. Yeah, it was wore me out. I want to see it from the front.
I know.
So
I know. I wanted you so bad to go around front and see it. Yeah.
But what I could see was fabulous.
It's so much. I mean, even here is fabulous.
You probably didn't design it for this view.
Not exactly.
Let me list, ladies and gentlemen, the shows that he's done. He is in Ka, one of the best shows in Cirque du Soleil, or Cirque du Soleil. Do you have to say du?
Yeah, I think it's like a French thing. Yeah, you gotta say it.
Do you say it every time?
Yeah, you can either call it Soleil or Cirque or Cirque du Soleil.
I'd go with
Never do.
Safer.
Nah, but Cirque, he's in Ka, one of the finest shows I've seen in Vegas. And what else? Let's plug Worlds Away and Monsters Down the Hall. Very interesting project that you did, Monsters Down the Hall. What was that you were wearing in Monsters Down the Hall? Was that a mask or what?
No, it was like hot wax that burnt my face.
Did you pour the hot wax?
Yeah, I don't know. The first time I did it, yeah, they put hot wax all over my face.
It looks freaky. I didn't get to see all of it because I didn't realize what it was. Hot wax. That's a lot.
Yeah, it was like a lot of hot
eyebrows done with wax.
That's why his skin is so beautiful.
Because he ripped off that top layer.
Yeah, look at him. I mean, look at him.
No, seriously, but any girl here who knows if they've ever had a waxing, eyebrow wax that's too hot, it really friggin' hurts your face.
Yeah,
So
but I mean that's
sympathize.
why I've never fucked a girl as soft as his face looks.
I know. You just.
That's a compliment, believe it or not.
No, it is. From him, it's huge compliment. I'm serious. Yeah. So I got to ask it, even though it's going to like bring everything down to a morbid level. How is the energy at CAS since you had that incident?
Well, you know, I'm actually not at CAS.
We don't want to talk
anymore.
about that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Wait a minute, really? Something's
I just wanted to make it
off-limits?
really uncomfortable.
Yes,
No, but
Well, you talked
mentally,
with
it's got to be very, very
Well,
difficult.
tell them what the incident is so everyone knows what we're talking about.
There was I guess I would call it aerialist that fell from a rigging and was killed, and I guess it was not her fault, it wasn't anyone's fault, it was one of those freak accidents, but they lost a cast member, and anyone who's ever worked in a dressing room and you're close, you just can't imagine going backstage and seeing someone's stuff there. In my mind, there was someone's handbag, and they didn't exist as a person, and that kind of makes me tingle to think how weird that would be.
Yeah, that effect. Did you know the girl?
Yeah, I worked with her, but she that happened a few months after I left.
Wow.
So and actually I got the news from an ex of mine who wasn't very truthful all the time with me.
No, exes
Yeah, can you
like
believe
that?
that?
No,
Yeah,
I don't. Not in this town.
Yes.
Email or text.
Yeah. And so I woke up in the middle of the night and was like, oh, fuck that. And then later that day I found out that it was actually the truth. So.
Wow.
So did you go back and apologize to the ex?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
we're
right.
back together now, right?
Yeah, exactly. And now they're having a kid. Oh!
What? No. I almost bought that person.
I know, it would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Have you seen Ka? Have you seen
It's
Ka?
one of my favorite shows.
It is too.
I think it's a beautiful show.
Working on that stage has got to be just a riot. You play the evil wizard?
Yeah, we're called the counselor's son.
The counselor's
is what they call him, or a lot of the people that see me in it call me the chick with blue hair.
Yeah.
It's me in a skirt and long hair. So.
I like the little short you made on YouTube with you and the guy fighting with the sabers, the lightsabers. It's really, really great. You got to see it. Well, here, go to his website, SpencerNovich.com. It's Novich spelled N-O-V-I-C-K.
Oh, C-H.
That's what it says.
But it's pronounced C-K. Sorry, I know this is your
No, I
this
should
is your
know.
show.
I should know that because I'm like, what the fuck? Why isn't anything coming up? Maybe I shouldn't have him as a guest.
Nobody knows him. He doesn't exist.
All I had to do is switch that letter. You become big. So, where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, and then and then I went to school in New York.
Yeah. Are you from like Providence or a big city? Or?
From right outside of Providence called Barrington.
Barrington, yeah. Yeah. Providence is one of my favorite cities, man. It's a nice place. So did you go to college there, or you went to New York?
New York, yeah.
NYU?
NYU.
Yeah. That's what did you take?
Experimental theater.
Experimental theater, but
no.
I know, right?
But you juggle. You're a juggler.
I can juggle.
Yeah. You're a clown.
I'm a clown.
In the best sense of the terms, not a children's clown. Creepy. Not that we don't like them either. We like them. It's just not what he does. But you studied at Del Arte?
No, studied a little bit of Commedia dell'arte, some of the mask work and sort of general acting stuff. And
is it like the school you went to, like Fame, where you you live and breathe at school? That's all you do?
Yeah, sort of. God.
Did you go on an audition and get raped, like in Fame? Sorry. Oh my God, he did.
I can't believe it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I was just making that up.
We can edit this.
I heard it happens. Yeah, I just heard it happens.
No, there's no editing on this show. I'm sorry. If it happens, it's in.
So now you're in a new show. This is the new show, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Vegas Nocturn, and it's at this theater, Robot Lives. Let me just fucking read it. Rose Rabbit Live. Say that 3 times. Rose Rabbit Live. Tell us about Rose Rabbit Live. What is it? It's a dinner. It's a dinner, and
it's like it's.
You guys haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, I don't think. No, we know what it is. We know what it is. This is taping. We know what this is.
This sounds like someone's trying to describe Jonathan's act.
Shut your mouth.
What does he do? Well, he kind of. Well, he was this guy, and then.
Shut your mouth.
Sorry, but
it's a bar, a restaurant, 2 shows, a nightclub experience.
Yeah.
And
it's actually, well, there's three shows, aren't there? Or?
Yeah, 3. Yeah, so there's 2. Yeah, 2 full length, and then
the weird one at midnight.
The weird one at midnight.
The only one in midnight in Vegas. That's the only one I know of.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think you guys are the only show.
I think that's a great spot time. I like that time spot.
Of course you do, because you're up doing coke.
That's
anyway.
perfect.
It's funny because it's true. So what do you think of the show? Do you think you guys got it down? Is it?
It's getting better every day.
I think it is. You guys are allowed to try new stuff every day?
Oh yeah, I mean the freedom in that show is unbelievable, and the things that
when I saw it, it was with the. Did you still have the Russian theme throughout the storyline?
It's not as present anymore.
Yeah.
It's not as present anymore.
You're throughout the whole thing. You're like the main character.
I'd say like the 5 of us. There's like 5.
I'd say like the main one because I saw it, and the other 4. He's great, man. You gotta see him.
See how awkward he's making him feel. I can't say this when my co-workers will see it.
I'm like his biggest fan in the world.
I know, he's fabulous.
I know. I saw him perform for the first time at the 12:30 show, directed by Stephen Hayes, who we had on the show.
He's a good friend of yours, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a real good friend of mine. I met him in Switzerland at a comedy festival, and you studied with him, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, he's really getting good as a director.
Yeah.
In the 12:30 show, he just came out and just stopped the show dead. What you just saw, it stops most shows dead. If you go to the website and watch what you just watched, you'll see how the audience reacts. I mean, a big, huge concert audience reacts to that bit, not just a few little bums off the street that want free pizza.
How often do you get told you look like the Matrix? All the time? Is that the #1 comment?
Oh, I'm sure he tries to steer away from the Jim Carrey thing too.
Really? Yeah. Well, from the front, I wouldn't know.
I know.
From here, I just go, that looks like a special effect.
No, yeah, I know.
The way you move it,
it looks like mask.
And it looks effortless. This close, effortless.
Yeah.
There's no tremble, there's no muscle movement. You look like a freaking levitating
wait
table.
a minute. On the far bend back and hold, I saw a little bit of it. Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm this close.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the unbelievable muscle strength you.
Is that the hardest thing that there is in that whole piece?
Yeah, well, the length of it maybe. I don't think I breathe when I do it.
Does it get harder every year you do it?
No, I'm worried one day that this knee is just gonna go.
Oh yeah, it's good. No, it'll be both. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, they both. Yeah.
You'd be lucky if you just get the one. One goes first, then the other one goes, fuck this, I'm going with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not carrying your weight, dude. I'm going on holiday with you.
Yeah. Like I got to work all by myself. Fuck this noise. So you're both, you only weigh like 6 pounds. So
yeah,
the knees are looking at me, going like, I hope that fat fuck doesn't try. Yeah, you're lucky. But I mean, as you get older, it is going to be harder and harder to do that kind of stuff. Because I'm just saying that because I want you to be your agent. I want you to sign that.
I already signed that paper earlier.
No, you still got. How old are you? You look like you're like 21.
26.
Ah, you're not so young. I'm fucking killing my hair.
It's like a baby.
21. So anyway.
Whatever. Who gives a shit? I wouldn't be 26
21 forever, yeah.
Whatever.
So, yeah.
Anyway, back to the young kid. So
by the way, you're going to age too. So,
yeah.
It's not going to just be the movement. It's going to be the look.
Heat, it's fast.
Unless you do the candle thing night after night after night with the monster and all, your skin's going to get worse as you get older.
But they say rape takes 10 years off your life.
Oh, yeah.
There is that.
Rape takes 10 years. I haven't heard that one.
And we don't call it rape here. We call it what?
What do we call it? We call it surprise sex. Yes. Yeah. It just sounds better.
It does.
Yeah.
There's no recall legally.
So now you've been in V. Have you been in V?
No,
it's Jimmy that's been in V. You tried to get in V.
I tried. Didn't work out too.
So you guys both in the Upright Citizens Brigade?
I did. I've done a couple show. I've done a show there. I've done a show there. I've done a single show there.
Yeah. So you've won many awards. I didn't even write them down. After a while, I'm like, fuck this. I'm not saying all these because he's got like lots of awards. All from France and Montreal, and yeah.
Like, what are awards though? You know, like
what are awards?
Awards, dude. They're quite.
Oh, I say, when are awards? I'll tell you what they are. They're your bread and butter. That's what they are.
There comes a point when awards stop mattering.
Yeah, right. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, let you know if that happens.
Did you ever get a trophy when you were a kid? Bowling or any other thing, just a trophy for like sports or anything?
They said I had poor motor skills when I was a kid.
Oh my God!
really
Don't you feel like going right up to their like say anything with the radio, holding the radio over your head? Yeah, you should go out like have lights on, find where they live.
They put me in remedial gym.
Yeah, go to their house, have the spotlights on you, with your awards all around, right?
Yeah.
Your trophies for bowling and
Suck my motor skills.
yeah, suck my motor skills.
Well,
That's what you should have a shirt that says. That's yeah.
I got a chess club like third place thing.
Yeah, man,
Honestly, a chess club third
that's
place thing.
something.
And then I was cut from my high school squash team. It's all complete. I swear to
So
God.
you didn't see this coming as a career.
I don't like squash either, do you? I would have got cut. I would have got cut.
Yeah,
they had squash. Even they had squash out of school. Well, yes, I failed the polo. You come from Rhode Island, the Hampshires. Isn't that Rhode Island, the Hampshires?
He likes to play squash, but he's not out on his pony.
Isn't the Hampshires in Rhode Island anyway?
No, it's in Massachusetts.
Okay, no, same thing. It is. It's so close.
And you juggle too?
Yeah.
I can juggle, yeah.
Isn't today like National Jugglers Day? Or was that yesterday? Yesterday or today? It is today, isn't it? Yesterday. Yes, because you're a juggler.
You don't know this?
Yes.
I'm not like a big juggler. I can juggle.
Yes, she's a juggler. She's a good juggler. I've seen her juggle.
Yeah, I can juggle. Can you juggle?
I cannot. Well, juggle what?
Axes.
No.
Axes blindfolded. No, but we want you to try.
I really can't juggle anything. It would be quite embarrassing. But hey, I'm already here.
To say you're a juggler is quite embarrassing.
Oh, that is so true.
Yeah.
Have you ever lied about being a magician just because you didn't want to talk to someone about magic?
You think? I don't think I have. I think that I need that. As a bit. I have to have that, or they just walk away
you
from me.
ever sat next to someone on a plane, and they will look over and they say, "So, what do you do?" And you look at them and you just think, "Oh, I work at a bank," and they just
Not me. I go, I'm a magician.
That can make for a really
Want to see a trick?
flight.
Want to see a trick? Want to see a trick? Want to see a trick? All the way to 6 hours on an airplane. Want to see a trick? Want to see a trick?
I'm gonna try that.
I'm a fine magician.
Wow! Oh my God! You really did your research.
I'm a big fan of yours.
You know, we wanted to walk around at your wedding. Me and BJ, and BJ wanted to walk around and say, you know, BJ.
Yeah,
He's like
the juggler.
Real juggler. Real juggler.
Yeah.
And we wanted to walk around and ask random people. I bet you can't guess my card.
You should have done that.
Right? And see how many.
I want you to find this clip for me while we're talking. It's right on the same site. It's called. What is it called?
It's called Good Magician.
Good Magician.
Has an astounding
Is it in the video
views.
section? Is it under videos?
Oh no, it's on YouTube. I think if yeah.
Yeah, just go to YouTube, and it might be quicker to go to YouTube. Yeah, you got to see this. He plays a magician. Just here's the best part. It's in your eye. There's a little, just a little waver of your eye. Very, very subtle, but it really makes the whole piece. It means you're a great actor. That little twitch.
Yeah.
Do you have a little eye twitch with his acting?
Gentleman party. Trust me.
Bizarro, you're gonna like this, Bizarro.
Gentleman party.
You might want to think that website now you've moved to Vegas.
Somebody already has that back.
I bet they do.
Gentleman party magician.
Oh shit! I got stung by a bee.
Oh! That's great.
Yeah, gentleman party
I
magician.
don't remember that one.
All right, did you find it?
No. Yeah. At the end, you got to write magician, I think.
Oh God.
So who's your mentor in comedy?
I don't really have one.
You don't sort of have your
Steve
own.
Martin. Steve Martin?
Steve Martin?
You like Steve Martin?
Oh yeah, I like Steve Martin.
Yeah?
Sure, yeah. Like Steve Martin, like
You don't have any mentors?
Lee Evans.
Lee Evans, yeah.
Lee Evans is fabulous.
That's actually pretty similar to it.
I was in a bar, watched Lee Evans wipe the bar clean with this guy, man. He's an ex-boxer, and he got in a bar fight in Edinburgh. Never seen somebody take on so many people and whoop their asses.
The second one, actually.
There it is.
The English are really good at after pub rules.
No, we have to have sound. Oh, thanks for telling us now. Okay, hook the other sound up to that. because we need to see this. By the way, don't buy these at home. Look at this. Some guy actually sells this. All the bubbles that come out of there are round. I thought there would be I thought there'd be a diamond-shaped bubbles. I thought well, this is a jip.
That would make a kid cry, wouldn't it?
It would, especially if they got it in their eyes.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite movie ever?
Gosh, favorite movie ever?
Yeah.
You know, I really like this movie, Snow Angels.
Is that a new movie?
No, it's this. I think it came out in 2011. It's this movie about this man that this divorced couple that loses their child.
Sounds like it sucks.
Is it an indie?
It's an indie.
It's an indie.
It's deep, isn't it? He's a chess player. He's going to be thinking.
I don't think he's ever watched a regular movie. I think it's all indie.
All indie stuff?
Yeah. How about a book? What's your favorite book?
God, I don't really read. You know what I like? I like Lemony Snicket.
I like that too. I like the movie too.
Yeah, the movie's really good too.
Lemony Snicket. Who said who on Lemony Snicket? Come on. You got a kid. Yeah,
it was like,
yeah, I know, right.
Well, it was sort of like Harry Potter for like weird kids, right?
Yeah, Harry Potter on acid.
That's good.
Yeah, if you can write on acid, you can add that to anything else. Yeah, it's like me on acid. All right. So we have the clip or not?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, let's see it. Nice crack. He wasn't even showing.
So we've got to ask, because I'm always curious about these things. Are you an only child? Do you have brothers or sisters?
Rewind it.
Here we go.
And put it full screen.
You're on in 5 minutes, Mr. Hidalgo.
Thank you.
Big crowd out there tonight. I can't wait to see you wow 'em.
I'm a good magician. 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 You know, I'm a good magician. Yeah. I'm gonna be a good magician tomorrow. I'm a good magician. I'm a good magician. I'm a good magician.
Mr. Hidalgo, do you want an iced tea or? He's a good magician. You're on. You're on! Mr. Hidalgo! You're on!
That was brilliant, man. That was so brilliant.
Got it
done. Is that really a dove?
No, that is Photoshop.
Oh.
No, I'm funny.
No, you idiot.
No, it's
that was great. I only saw the YouTube part, the short clip of it. That was just fucking really
That is
brilliant.
very funny.
God, if I could make that and die, I'd be a lucky man. I'd be happy if I could just make something like that. That's funny. That is so great.
You used to backstage sometimes to make us laugh out of the corner. You'd be about to go on and you'd go, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be. And you'd look at us like, oh, whatever, because it was some joke you had with yourself that you used to play on us.
My body is my temple.
Yes, he would say something like that. Like you would make someone think, wow, he's got a ritual. No, he doesn't have a ritual. He was just messing with us.
Well, thank you. This has been a great thrill to have you here, and
amazing.
I'm your biggest fan. And if I can ever do anything to help you, I know you tried to do my wedding, but you had an obligation, but you were going to do it, and that was so great of you. I'm so honored just to think that you would be at the wedding. You're a genius, man.
But, man, that is like a huge. I actually posted a picture of your cake on my Instagram. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be me, but it was on my cake.
But beyond that, I realized. I was saying that I used to like your Comedy Central special. I know this is going to sound like me giving you a
go ahead. No, don't stop.
Soft face blow.
No, I didn't hear what you were saying.
Up until you made that rape comment about me, you were one of my favorites. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't remember.
That calls for a raping.
Surprise sex.
Thank you.
But when I would watch your Comedy Central special when I was, oh God, I don't want to date you.
Yeah, when you were just
2001. Was it 2001?
Maybe. I was working back then.
Yeah, I was 12 years old, and I that is my favorite Comedy Central presents. And
thank you very much.
You're one of my favorite.
I appreciate that. I'm one of his favorite.
No.
Fuck this.
Yeah, it just goes good to bad.
I know. Good up and down.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, really.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Wonderful job.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been our burn unit for this evening, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for coming.